Why I won't stay silent. Hi, friends. The other night, someone I love reached out. She told me how much she admires my compassion, my writing, and the way I care about justice, creation, and people. But she also asked me, gently, if maybe I should stop posting about politics. She said, it just fuels more fighting. And I get it. I really do. But asking me not to speak about injustice is like asking me not to breathe. Yes, people can do good things and still cause incredible harm. But too often that harm gets excused, minimized, or ignored. I've sat with survivors of rape, incest, and intimate partner violence. I've worked in shelters and food banks. I've marched in red dress rallies for missing and murdered Indigenous women. I've stood beside the brokenhearted because I am one of them. For someone who knows what it's like to be afraid of the dark, marching in a Take Back the Night rally isn't symbolic. It's freedom. That's why I speak. That's why I write. Because silence is not neutral. Silence is compliance. Silence is violence. Do all my posts land well? No. Some people respond with thoughtfulness, even gratitude. Others twist my words, block me, walk away. That hurts. But truth is disruptive. It unsettles. It wakes us up. It doesn't let us stay comfortable. And let me tell you something. The church cannot stay silent. Someone asked me, what if your posts cost you a job? Here's my answer, so be it. At 60, I will not put on another mask to survive. To silence myself would be to deny who I am and who God has called me to be. Peacemaking isn't passive, it's active. It doesn't avoid tension, it steps right into it. What we need is courage, clarity, and conviction. Jeremiah once said, God's word is like a fire shut up in my bones. I'm weary of holding it in, and I cannot. That's me. Truth tellers have always been called troublemakers. Elijah, Amos, Isaiah, Micah. John the Baptist lost his head for it. Jesus himself was crucified because he confronted the powers of his time. And since then, Bonhoeffer, Martin Luther King Jr., countless women and men who risked everything so the next generation could breathe freer than they did. So if my words sting, so be it. If they unsettle, good, because the gospel was never meant to keep people comfortable. It was meant to set people free. So no, I won't stay silent. Not because I love conflict, not because I want to fight, but because truth matters, justice matters, and faithfulness to my calling matters. Friends, when I say go with God and always stay spicy, here's what I mean. Walk in step with God's presence, and don't lose the spark that makes you you. Your fire, your flavor, your edge. Those are gifts to the world. Staying spicy means holding on to your voice, your courage, and your authenticity, even when life tries to dull you down. So go with God, and always, always stay spicy. Reverend Peggy, your pastor on a park bench.